All right, we have problem 33 for our SAT prep, our calculator section. We have 3x plus 4y equals 18. We have 2x minus 4y equals 17. It says the solution to the given system of equations is x comma y, our ordered pair. What is the value of x? So they just want us to find what the value of x is. The nice thing, we have two ways. We have elimination, options, we have elimination, and we have substitution. And I'm going to show both ways, okay? So if it's elimination, the good thing is it's set up almost exactly, actually exactly like the way we want to do elimination. Remember, we want to either subtract or add and see what we get. Because it's set up like this, what you could do is just directly on the problem, if you can mark up these sheets, and again, listen to your proctors, and then you can just directly add them, because when we add them like this, the y's cancel. So again, our elimination method, we want a y or an x to cancel. So because these are a zero pair, when we add them together, they cancel and they're gone. And then we have 3 plus 2 is 5, carry our x down, so 3x plus 2x is 5x. These are going to be our zero pair, so they cancel to 0. That's going to equal 18 plus 17, which is 35. And then it's just a matter of dividing each side by 5 to get x, those cancel, equals 35 divided by 5, so x equals 35 divided by 5, which is 7, okay? And that's it, x equals 7. We're done. Box it in, write in your answer is 7. Remember, it's not a multiple choice question. It is a write in your own answer, so our answer is 7. Now, let's say you didn't recognize that you could do elimination that way. I'm going to give you the substitution way as well. Remember, substitution, we take one of the equations, we put it in terms of the other equation, and then we put that variable in place of the second equation, we substitute. So the easiest thing to do here is to find it in terms of x. So we have, you could do it either way, but we're going to start off 4y. So again, those can be a zero pair. We're left with 3x on this side. On this side, we're left with 18 minus 4y. We divide each side by 3. Remember, we have to divide each part by 3 individually, not just the whole thing by 3. Or just like the 4y, right? 18 divided by 3 is 6. Negative 4 divided by 3 is negative 4 thirds y. Just one subtraction sign, not two. So we have negative 4 thirds y. My pencil's getting dull. I'm going to sharpen it. And now we know what x is in terms of, so we can plug it in for our second equation. So this is equation 1. So equation 2, we can plug it into. We have 2x, so 2 times what our x equals. To substitute, 6 minus 4 thirds y minus 4y equals 17. And we see that using our distributive property to simplify, 2 times 6 is 12, minus 2 times 4, it's a negative 4, so a positive times a negative is a negative. That's going to be our negative 8 over our denominator, which is 3, so 8 thirds y minus 4y equals 17. We can add our 12, or subtract our 12, excuse me, to the other side to get our zero pair. We have negative 8 thirds, we'll combine that. In order to combine it, we need to have common denominators, so we can subtract across. So we have negative 8 thirds, already a fraction, y, minus, so multiply the whole thing by 3 over 3. We have 12 over 3. 4 is the same as 12 over 3. Those reduce to the same number, 4. Y equals 17 minus 12, which equals 5. If you'd like a video on how to simplify equations like these, I'd love to make one. Just comment it down in the replies, and I would love to make a video on that. So we have negative 8 thirds minus 12, which is the same as negative 8 on the top, minus 12. So we have negative 20 over 3, or negative 20 thirds y, equals 5. Now, in order to divide this fraction, we multiply by the opposite, or the reciprocal. So we multiply by 3 over negative 20, 3 over negative 20, this cancels, we're left with y on this side, equals, and those canceling is y multiplied by a reciprocal, by the way, equals 5 times 3 is going to be 15 over negative 20 equals 3 over 4. So y equals negative 3 over 4. We plug that back into our initial equation, which is kind of like a step 3. I'll call it step 3. And then, since y equals negative 3/4, we have 3x plus 4 negative 3/4, because we know y equals that, equals 18. Our 4's cancel, so we have 3x plus negative 3 equals 18. Then we have 3x minus 3 equals 18. Add 3 to each side, our 0 pair. 3x equals 18 plus 3 equals 21. We divide each side by 3 to get x equals 7. All right. If I went too fast, feel free to pause the video, go back as you need. But notice our x equals 7 is the same here for the substitution method as our x equals 7 up here for the elimination method. I don't know about you, but this one feels way easier than doing all of this work. They both work. This one takes significantly more time. And while that might not be a problem for your tests in school that you have more time for the ACT that is a time test, we want to use the best use of our time and make the best use of our time possible. So knowing both methods and being able to apply them in appropriate situations will allow you to find the most efficient way to solve the problem. Notice that this problem is specifically set up for the elimination method. So just something to keep in mind when you're solving problems. Look for the easiest way to do things, not always the way that might be first apparent to you. So the answer is x equals 7, ideally using the elimination method.